first and foremost, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm upset. I'm upset because Kenny Smith and Dwayne Wade and Reggie Miller. First off, I'll take Kenny out of this. Dwayne Wade and Reggie Miller are two of the worst, absolute worst color commentators that we have in the league. Like, can we stop giving them a job? Can they go do something? Breaking down the game and all that stuff, they kind of okay at, but they say the dumbest shit.
Never been a fan of Reggie's commentary.
I don't like Reggie as a person.
I don't like Reggie as a person. I'm with that energy too.
Like okay, Reggie's the commentator. Like you're down 3, and he's like, "All right, they need to run a play for a 3-pointer here." It's like 3 seconds left. It's like, yeah, no kidding. Like we gave that away. Like,
so I say this because All-Star Weekend obviously was fun, festive, and downright it stalled at times, but they just kept clowning it, and I'm really hurt because our guy Obi Toppin had a good showing, and it was just like it was just like, oh my god, like Jalen Green was my pick, and he's just trash. This is trash right now. Obi, I have been watching dunk contests for 20 plus goddamn years. Obi did things I have never seen before.
Come on,
that's
man.
hard to do.
Let's stop that. Let's stop the ball.
Like, no, I agree because here's what I agree. Because you have Kenny Smith, literally, because I'm not saying the dunk contest.
Oh God, the Kenny Smith dunks.
Right. I'm not gonna sit there and say that the dunk contest was great because it wasn't. It was bad. But it wasn't the worst ever.
No,
but when you got Kenny Smith literally downplaying every single dunk and Wade and everybody like acting like every dunk is trash, you make it seem worse than what it is. So like when Obi did the behind the back and he jumped over a dude, Kenny Smith's like, oh yeah, it's crazy. Kenny Smith like, I seen that's nothing. I seen Zach LaVine do it. You ain't never seen Zach LaVine jump over somebody and do it.
Behind the back, no.
Like he did not do that. You know what I mean? Oh, the other one when he did the through the legs, hit off the glass and he dunked it.
Right.
Kenny Smith like, well, I don't like a dunk where you have to slow down and see what happens. Like shut up. Like you just like
he's become the guy because he was the hype man. He's become the guy that judges it. We forget he was in one and he was shitty. We forget that if Neek says some shit, all right. Dr. J says some shit, all right. Kenny Smith, shut your ass up, please.
Right. He hated on Vince Carter's dunks.
Yeah.
But Kenny Smith, like with Vince Carter did the arm through the rim, he ain't say, well, I would say the second dunk he hated on because Vince did the joint from behind the back or the windmill joint, and he didn't give it a 10 when everybody else did. He's like, oh, you set the precedent. He did say that. Fast forward. Yeah. He loved the arm through the rim joint. Now fast forward. Oh, well, I don't like dunks where you got to slow down and see what happened. Because everybody had to slow down and see what happened with Vince when he did the arm through the rim. Like everybody's like, what happened? But now he's hating on him now. Like, I don't like that dunk. Like, you're like shut up. Or Cole Anthony with the Timbs. Oh, I've seen dudes in Left Rack City dunking Timbs. Like, everybody ain't doing that. Try to do anything athletic in Timbs. It's not easy to do.
It was a little anticlimactic. Let's be real here. Like, the dunk contest wasn't the worst. True. The dunk contest disrespect was crazy. True.
Very.
I think, and we had talked about it offline. It's like, Mike, you had mentioned it. You gotta look at TNT and be like, we're trying to get ratings here. Like,
right.
We're trying to like build some hype over this. We're trying to get people to want to watch this, and you're actively pushing people away. But I thought the most disrespectful part was when Obi won and they asked him in an interview, do you think this should be the main event? And he's like, he has to on the spot be like, nah, man, we good. Relax. Right. So let's just, I made my dunk. Let's chill. Yeah, let's chill.
I do think he handled it well. I will say this. The thing that I liked a lot was the camaraderie, and I think that was just a spirit of the night because of the 75th anniversary and all of that. There was a lot of camaraderie. You saw even when guys missed dunks, there's a lot of missed dunks, but you saw guys like picking each other up, saying, "Yo, man, that was so good." Like I like
They
to
were
see
willing to
that.
help each other. They were willing to throw the alleys for each other.
Right. He was. I saw him ask like, "You want me to throw it for you?" Like that to me is just that's what makes it. It shows that like fraternity, that brotherhood amongst the NBA players. I think it's really cool to see that. So that was nice. I think Obi handled that question very well. He was like, "Nah, you came out here trying to put on a show for y'all." Like he didn't miss a beat. It was almost just like, I'm not even gonna answer that question. Like, nah, we did a good job. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, it's hard to do what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Most people in the arena cannot do this, right? It's a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
So
I do think they need to come up with something else though. Like, I don't think the NBA players will do it, but I think they need to hold I know T-Mac's coming out with this little one-on-one tournament. Like, that's what people want to see. People want to see Dame versus Kyrie. People want to see Steph versus, you know what I mean? That's what people want to see. It might be boring. Maybe they don't want to see it, but like, do something else.
I think the problem is, and this is the problem I think of the All-Star Weekend in general. No one wants to be embarrassed. So you don't have stars. Like the 3-point contest is one where it's like you still see some stars do it, but like you don't want to show, and I think that's the thing. I don't think you're gonna get guys who want to do one-on-one. Because if it's if Kyrie versus Harden one-on-one showed us anything, you get your ass done up, you're gonna be pissed. And you're gonna want to go to a different team.
That's what they want to see.
I may be with that energy, but teams may be like, I don't want my guy that's looked at as being a GOAT getting cooked out here, right?
But you want to be called the best guard.
They want to be, they want to keep it subjective, very subjective. Objective proof is different than subjective, right? Oh, I'm the best one-on-one guard. Kyrie cooked your ass 10 in a row. Well, I'm the second best. Get in the ring and do it again, right? Nobody wants that. No one wants to prove those claims. So that's why I don't think I don't think they're gonna do it, but it'd be nice. I would just say different. I would say the dunk contest can be saved. You need to say, when healthy, yo, Zion, you're in it. It's not a choice. Ja, you're in it.
Right.
It's not a choice. Stop letting guys say, hey, do you want it? No. It's not this is your job.
Bigger incentive.
Bigger incentive. Or just you, it's your
even
me.
like, yeah,
get your ass out here
the,
and go build this shit up. What you mean, choice? Just go do it.
Even the last great one, with Levine and Aaron Gordon, it's been good. It's been a couple good ones after that, but that was like the main one everybody talks about. Like they were still stars, like, even though they're not where they are now, but they were still stars. Like people kind of knew who they were, and it helped out and they competed. Now, like this is all Tibbs' fault. Like you don't play Obi Toppin enough for people to actually really know what he does. Or Toscano Anderson, like
Toscano was
like,
again great. Great story, but who the fuck is that?
Right, and it's like you're picking a Warrior for a dunk contest.
Come on, Reed.
Like, come on, man.
Disrespect.
Jalen Green, I get it. He's a rookie. You want people to know him, but he ain't making. He looked like he didn't even practice his dunks.
He looked like he just says, I'm a naturally great jumper. I'm going to make a three on the fly and win. Where Obi was like, I have 4 dunks in my head I've been doing since I was like 10. Yeah, so I'm going to just pick one of those and do them. Like, it was clearly different who had a strategy and who didn't. Even the dunk that he couldn't get, Obi still did that dunk. Like, I want to show you this dunk. Right. Off the backboard and then in, which I thought was like crazy. He
was in the back like, listen, I'm a wear a chain with an NFT on it and then take it off and then dunk. It's like, what?
I was like,
I think he was worried. I think it's funny the timing of it. Kenny said, yo, man, he gonna wear that NFT. That nigga gonna flop him and smack him in the face. It's like he heard him say that and was just like, this shit gonna hurt. Here, take this shit from me. I don't want to bust my nose up trying to dunk. That was weird. I just think the showmanship wasn't there. But I think, again, these are guys that aren't necessarily used to being the spotlight. They're not used to being the main event. So maybe you get guys that are used to that and it's going to be different. I mean, we don't get Jordan versus Neek no more. Why not? Why don't we get star versus star who can both dunk and do other shit, but now they're just doing dunk contests? Why don't we get that? I think guys don't want to compete.
Hey, man, people don't practice dunking no more. They practice shooting.
I mean,
a big man won. A big man won a 3-point contest.
Yeah.
I mean,
a big man.
Well, the soft one too.
Catch is tall. We all know it. Yeah. Cat wants to be a guard.
Like all the other 3-point shooters should be ashamed of themselves. There's no way 7-footers beat me in a 3-point contest.
But they put a bunch of guys that have like, see, okay, perfect NBA setup. Levine's in the 3-point contest at the dunk contest. Like you can't make that.
They
I
did that
mean,
with
I
Ray
don't-
Allen.
yeah.
Ray Allen's in a dunk contest one year, not the 3-point contest. Like,
Dude, it's and if it was just as wrong, I was just like, I'm on Levine.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to outshine those guys, but maybe just, you know what, you got some shorts, man. Just come out here and let's liven it up a little bit because he
Like-
dunks effortlessly. I think that's what you need.
and I would say, even though I'd like the 3-point contest, NBA, y'all gotta understand, y'all gotta stop throwing scorers in there and
Yes.
thinking they're gonna win and beat shooters. Like CJ McCollum is a scorer, Zach LaVine is a scorer. Like those dudes aren't shooters. So if you wanted even more competitive, like when you had the year of Steph winning and Clay winning, like you had a bunch of shooters going at it. This way, you don't have Cat winning the.
I'm not mad that Cat won. I just,
I
I'm
mean, I
not mad
think
at him,
with-
but he's a center. Like
with
it's
that-
like
But with that score, he would have beat a lot of the shooters too.
no, he would have, but there would have been a hotter shooter. They'd been like, yeah, he's not beating me.
I mean, I'm just
It's like,
if Cat would have won on some nonsense, Cat had really good rounds. I ain't gonna lie. He had
29.
29, he
yeah,
got a
Cat,
30. He had good
like, yeah,
rounds.
he had a good round, but you get like, I'm saying like you get some shooters like those green balls that the scorers were missing. The shooters aren't missing those. Like those
Yeah.
extra deep ones that
Yeah.
Cat was hitting. Like Cat
Cat
don't even
was-
jump. Like it's like
It's a set shot. It is such a set shot. It makes you like,
it's flicking. Like he's not even jumping. Like this dude not beating me in the 3-point
I saw
contest.
this man. I've never seen someone. This man moves so little in this shot. It was just
Right.
and
He
it
literally
kept
doesn't
going
jump.
in. I was like, this shit, wow. I said, this is wild. Oh man, I mean, I'm not that mad about it. I think that is an exciting thing. I do not think they should switch it. Don't let one dunk contest not be that great make you think I should switch it. Just
Right.
make
they didn't stop
add
it
more dunkers. Add more
Yeah.
dunkers.
If they didn't stop it after that trash spin the wheel crap, then I don't want to hear
Oh,
nothing about
That shit was bad.
I don't want to hear
shit-
nothing about do away the dunk contest. Like it's been worse.
There,
Spin the
there
wheel was
have
the worst
been
one to me.
way worse.
They ended up with Steve Francis trying to do the Michael Jordan free throw line dunk. Like, it's like
Oh man, that was
Francis looked
bad.
like, what the, like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, I don't like.
He was very confused. He was very confused.
It was a boring. Everything was boring, and I mean the game, the Sunday night game was okay,
It's okay.
but everything else was like corny. Like the little Steph Curry versus 2 Chainz trivia was like what?
Yeah,
So weird.
I've seen the game on HBO Max. I haven't clicked on it. But if the game is like that, I don't know why people would watch it. Like that's like a bachelor party game.
The game, it was a lot of like, I'm not really trying hard. The only person that started getting defense played on him was Steph because he was just shooting
16
from
threes.
everywhere. It was just like,
Yeah.
all right, now you're
Stephen Giannis. So Bron is a great GM. He picked everybody who's going to work hard, so he doesn't have to.
Right. You're right.
he once in a while just takes a bad shot, runs in through a
He's like,
layup, no
yo.
one's gonna check him. But other than that, Steph and Giannis is just doing all the work.
All the work.
Right.
All the
Giannis
work.
was playing defense,
Right.
diving on the floor. Like, he
Smacking
punches-
Middleton.
He punched his own teammate joint, like glasses on teammate. Like, it's like,
Like, ain't no easy ones here. I like LaMelo, my favorite player in the NBA, man. I don't
Who
Well,
care.
said that?
Ball.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's my favorite player, man. BBB. I bought his shoes.
I like
I gotta buy a
LaMelo
pair.
because, again, because it comes from a great family. It's a great father.
Strong leadership in his family.
It's very,
Very
strong
strong
leadership in his
leadership.
family. Give
Very
LeVar Ball his flowers because man's a tremendous
Hey.
father.
He hasn't lied to me yet.
Hasn't lied to me yet. He has
he
not lied to me
He
yet.
hasn't. He hasn't. and the
Uh,
stuff he did that would be a lie hasn't been proven. So
no. So
we haven't. He said he could beat Michael Jordan. He hasn't proven
Hey.
that he can't.
I
So-
almost believe now that he can. I say right now, I almost feel like we're gonna
Hey man,
footage is
you
gonna
can't
come out
confirm or
one day.
deny.
Can't confirm or deny. But I do like him though, because there's a confidence in him that I think a lot of players lack, and he doesn't have kiss the ring in him,
Yeah,
which
he's
I
still a
like.
kid.
I like that. He doesn't, but like a lot of guys come in and just like, so and so was this, and I want to. He just like, yo, man, he cool, but I'm blazing my own path. Like I appreciate that. And
I think that says
he's
a lot.
supremely talented. He's supremely talented.
Yeah, that says a lot about like when LeVar Ball took him overseas and everybody was dogging him. Like, I don't know if this is why, but he's comfortable playing around people older than him. He's really comfortable. He's not like, yeah.
That was a big reason I think playing against grown men, being coached a certain way, because over there it's like I don't really know who you are, nor do I care. So you're gonna have to fall in line like everybody else. So like you said, like he came back over being extremely comfortable playing around grown men and older men and being able to hold his own and not be bothered, not be intimidated. And all that comes apart when you're playing against adults. Like that's why a lot of European players like Luka came in and was wrecking shop because Luka been playing against grown men since he was like 14. Same with like Tony Parker and a lot of other Euro stars that came over. They've been playing professionally since 14, 15 years old. So they're not going to be intimidated by grown men when they see them. So it was brilliant by LeVar Ball on that. No reason to play AAU where a lot of parents got their kids playing younger kids. Like that doesn't do anything for you.
It does not.
But yeah, he's I think he's low key become my favorite player. It's just like I just like this. I just want to see him win. Just that simple.
I like LaMelo. I'd be cool with that. I mean, Lord.
Although I like Ja better, but like when I think about like the story, I just want to see LaMelo win.
Ja has a similar makeup though, like a similar like I'm gonna work hard, like I'm not kissing somebody's ass. Like I like that. Very similar kid. Another father that trained him up, which is good to see. Black fathers doing what they do. Always appreciate that.
They asked Ja about the dunk contest. He said the rim ain't high enough.
Ja, Dwight Howard pulled out another rim, right?
Right.
I do need him in a dunk contest. Him, Zion. Well, no, Zion when he leaves and comes to New York. Then we want
Zion is making it very clear he doesn't want to be in the world. He hasn't even talked to CJ McCollum on his team. He's been on his team for like 2-3 weeks.
There's a tweet at 5 hours ago. Team executives are embracing the word disenchanted. Zion Williams, Dame, and Donovan Mitchell are amongst those disenchanted right now. This is from NBA Central.
Yep. Time to go.
It's funny. Remember when we said this when he got drafted? They said there was a report that they hushed up and said he was really upset because he really wanted to go to New York.
Yep.
And that he was actually mad that he didn't get to. Now it all feels but like an obvious truth. That dude don't want to be there no more. And I'm not even saying it for the New York, hoping we get him. But I mean, like we Thanos, man. We got 2 of the stones, bro. Like we just waiting on this third one. Bring Duke back together. The next thing is gonna be Coach K. we gonna bring it all full circle.
That'd be crazy.
Run it back.
Crazy.
That would be.
We're gonna get rid of Tibbs. Zion's gonna get in shape. He'll go do all that stuff to get to
Zion. He's pulling like He's doing Charles Barkley right now.
Barkley hard, and I'm gonna eat my way out of here.
He'll get to New York. He gonna be 60 pounds lighter, 6-pack, doing yoga. Like he's ready to play, coach. Like yes.
Honestly, if as a New Orleans fan, I would love to keep him, but you gotta trade him. I mean, it's probably too late. I don't know when I don't know when this contract is up, but you gotta like get something for him because he's just gonna leave.
Yeah, he's gonna leave. Like he's making it very clear he does not.
And you can head crack somebody for him. You always like. Right. I think we already got all of the. No, is that OKC that got all of the draft picks? No, we got a lot of draft picks.
Mm-hmm. From the Lakers.
Yeah, we got a lot of draft picks, and we can really head crack somebody. We can really get like probably I don't know. We can fill out because I think CJBI. I like that. I'm cool with that. I'm actually pretty cool with that, and we got some young centers, we got some young boys that I'm cool with. We might not be nothing yet, but if we get somebody for Zion, I feel like
Then you got all those picks.
We at least make the playoffs, at
Yeah.
least.
You have all those picks. You head crack the Knicks for more picks because we got some of those, and obviously we're not good at picking people. So
Yeah.
you know,
Problem is, they're gonna try to send us Randall back.
yeah, take them.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what we want.
No thanks.
Yeah.
thanks.
I'm
You have
flourish.
Randall, listen, a core of Randall, McCullum, and Bi.
Right.
That is a
That's
competitive
a great
roster.
big three.
That's
great
a
big
playoff team in the West.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, maybe we throwing like Quick or somebody, a nice little young piece.
Right.
That's
Throw you
fine.
quickly. Throw you quickly.
You can have him. It's cool. It's cool,
Right.
bro.
You want him. Right. You want him. Because we're gonna fire Tibbs because he doesn't want to play Cam Reddish. You're not gonna cost us Zion because you don't want to play Cam.
Right. I'm like, what? I just don't understand. Like, yo, Tibbs, like, who are you talking to in the organization? They obviously like Cam. Why are you not playing? Man, Taj Gibson is just a gritty veteran. You don't
listen,
get the
my
fuck
uncle-
out of here.
my uncle's a diehard Knicks fan, and Taj is his guy. He's like, yo, I love Taj, but he shouldn't be playing that much. Just be the old veteran that's schooling the young guys. Like he does not need to be playing all these
Udonis
minutes.
has them roll, please.
Right, like
You
let him
play
do that.
a minute in the fourth. Most of the time, they think you a coach. Yo, Coach Has, what's up? Like that's what you need to be doing. Coaching the
Coach
guys,
Taj.
player coach. Let's stop the bullshit. Man,
I would
25
take-
minutes a game.
I would take Kimba. I would take Nerlens. I would take Mitchell, Obi, quickly. If you could put out of those five, I would put together a package with those five. Y'all guys, Zion.
We're not
Are
getting
you the
all five
GM?
of
Are you?
those.
Not all five. No,
Oh.
no, I'm just saying like out of those are
Yeah, those
people that
five?
I would take.
If that's the asking price, that shit's getting done immediately.
Right.
But I feel like
we'll
you
give
got-
you Kimba. No problem.
Yeah,
We
you
trying to
got-
kick
you
him into the
gotta.
curve for nothing.
You kind of have to,
Right.
though. Like if you're sitting in Zion, you got to get like three people back. You got
Fair.
to get like three people that are like not bums, but like maybe not stars.
I have a feeling what's gonna happen is because of the health concerns, they're gonna get hit with the KP deal. You're gonna get quality pieces, but not great pieces. Maybe some
Definitely.
youth, maybe a decent bet. That's why I think if y'all were to get Randall, technically based on what Randall is, that's better haul than what we gave up for KP. I mean, technically,
Let's stop talking about Randall because he was not included in my five. Give me
but
like
Using our fives.
he's in our
Mitchell-
five. But he's in
Mitchell,
our
Obi.
five.
Mitchell, Obi, and quickly.
They're not giving you those three.
The money ain't even gonna work out, but you know.
Man's in the trade fighter now. Let's get it done. Let's make the money work around.
Yeah, I
Randall.
would be pissed if we end up losing Obi. I like him.
Yes, I think Obi should start. Real talk. I think Obi should start now.
Well, that's why I want Obi.
Yeah.
I think Obi should start right now. I think he's ready. I think Randall is a bum, and we paid him on the contract year. So, but we'll
Hey,
let that. be,
Real
I
quick,
guess.
what do y'all think of LeBron trying to force Bronny in the league?
Hey, we were
It
talking
is-
about this.
Okay,
I
okay.
think-
go ahead. Go ahead, G.
Yeah, I think what should happen is play for G League Ignite 2K team. get a 10-day contract somewhere that LeBron's at. Bam, you have your dream. Get rid of him once LeBron's happy. You got LeBron. You didn't have to commit to this bum. You're good.
Okay, so here's the problem with that. He is not allowing that. I'm gonna tell you why.
You ain't got no choice. The son ain't good.
Oh, of course. Okay,
He's
I hear you.
definitely not a one and done player.
Okay,
I like Bronny, but he's not that.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing, guys. J.R. Smith.
Earl?
J.R. Smith's brother was literally the team blunt roller. Not making this up. He was known as the guy that rolled the best blunt. He got not a 10-day, a official NBA contract. LeBron will have Bronny with a 4-year deal. I'm telling you right now, if J.R. Smith can get his blunt rolling brother a contract to sign with the Knicks, I'm telling you right now, LeBron at 40 is going to still get Bronny a 4-year deal with the rookie pay scale. I'm telling you right now, he's not taking no 10-day ignite nothing. LeBron, especially with Cleveland or somebody like that. Oh no,
No,
they're
because
gonna be like, "What do you want? You have it."
You know who's gonna end up doing it because LeBron had clearly said it's not about the money, so he'll play for like minimum or pennies, for him. But
he gonna be in Utah or Memphis,
no, like Golden State.
Oh, stay on the West Coast. They'll take him because they're gonna be like, "Yo, LeBron, you don't run this team. We'll take your brother for a little bit." Fine.
We were talking yesterday though. We were talking about like LeBron can go to any team in the NBA, but like 3 or 4 teams and do the LeBron thing.
Yeah,
I thought Golden State wasn't one of them though. I feel like Golden State isn't a team that LeBron can go to and take over.
No, he can't. But it's
he
still
can't
like,
take over. But his addition,
they'll
give them a shot. They give them a shot in their later years to maybe get one more ring.
Right.
I think that's why.
LeBron, let him give LeBron one more. Like LeBron can win a ring with his son if it's just like a few years from now, because Steph, Clay, they'll all be there. LeBron, like their IQ can win them a ring. It's just like, oh, geez, if all you want is Bronny, like,
yeah. I mean, LeBron trying to set it up. He keep picking Steph first every year.
It's been a lot.
Oh yeah, it's been worse. He been trying to woo Steph for years.
Yeah, right. He's picking him in the All-Star game. Here, shoot 16 threes. Shoot as many as you want.
Just set the ball. He hot. Get the ball.
Right. Keep passing it to him.
He like, yo, Steph, it could be like this, brother.
Right. You can do this every night. You can shoot from half court and look back before
you can shoot from wherever you want, brother. I don't care where you shoot from. Shoot it all the time. I don't care.
LeBron cannot survive in their offense. Let's stop kidding ourselves.
It moved too much.
Right.
No. He can do it. He'll have him playing center. Just to be very.
Yeah, they might have him playing center.
He'll play center. He'll be good.
Because LeBron definitely like they play defense, they move, all the things LeBron doesn't like doing.
He about as tall as Looney, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they'll do it. It's been worse nepotism, like D Wade's son, who was on the bench on Bronny's team. It's like on the Utah. He's in the Utah G League team.
That says a lot. He said he was on the bench on Bronny's team.
He's on the bench behind Bronny on high school as a senior. And he's playing in the G League on Utah's team.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not mad at it because white dudes do it. But
hey.
I'm not from a father standpoint, from a black father standpoint, man, get that boy paid. Get him in the league. From a basketball standpoint, if it's my team, I am concerned because LeBron is 40 plus, and I don't know from everything that we're seeing about Bronny, he's not that level. Like maybe not yet. Maybe he will be that, but not yet. Is he?
It could be one of those situations where like you see, like he's not an NBA player now, but like Steph Curry wasn't, but Steph had him on the G League Golden State team for like a few years. Now all of a sudden, like, yo, he's a starter now. Then you look at like Austin Rivers. Like Austin Rivers struggled when he got to the league, and Doc Rivers put him on the team to let him develop. Now he's can stay on his own. Like teams will pick him up. So it could be one of those situations where he can develop into one of those guys where after a few years in the NBA, 3-4 years in the NBA, or just being in that lifestyle and developing, that you could be a legitimate NBA player. But right now,
that's what I say. Get him on G League Ignite 2K.
He's not going to the G League.
Get him to the G League Ignite. Son, give him a quick 10-day. Tell Bron, I'll guarantee play your son for at least his 10-day contract, and then LeBron to sign there, play with his son, retire.
LeBron runs the media. Do you think he's gonna accept the G League where there are not enough cameras for Bronny? No, he's going to somebody's roster. He's going to get a full contract. I have faith in LeBron, the chosen one, the kid from Akron. He's going to make that happen.
I believe that, Joe, because he's basically not going saying like, hey, You draft my son, you get me.
And whoever he can bring whoever he can bring with him. If
Right.
he's still close to what he is, he can get a fringe star to come to the team.
Or if
He's
you're a
not getting
franchise that just
drafted.
needs a jolt, like you just need people to sell tickets.
That's why I
like-
said them places
like-
that they don't got but they don't have nobody coming to watch. Yeah,
Right.
maybe
He's
New
making it.
Orleans.
We'll
Wanna
take
fill
the
that
deal.
stadium up?
We'll
Get
take
LeBron
the
in
deal. LeBron and Zion. We'll take the deal.
He's not getting drafted. That's where you're wrong. Nobody's gonna draft him.
They
If
are
if it
because
means
LeBron's
getting
going
LeBron,
to tell
they're
them.
going to draft.
LeBron's telling everybody in the top 15, top
That'll
20,
be the
you take him,
biggest
I'm coming to your
collusion I've
team.
ever seen in my life. He better
Hey,
go to
it's-
jail after
But
that.
we've
Hey,
been saying
smart.
it. We've been saying it's collusion.
Hey, what's
He better straight to jail.
But
Off
we've
the,
been saying this.
listen,
That's what he do.
I would do it. It's a 40-year-old LeBron is better than a lot of these kids coming into the league. It's like, better than
40-year-old
anybody.
vet minimum LeBron.
Yeah, vet minimum LeBron. He's like, you saw Bronny, like with the 11th pick, Bronny James. Like, it's like,
Yeah, I'll tell you right now. If Bronny stays at the projection he's at now and it gets picked top 10, all I got to say is LeBron is the GOAT then.
the
Y'all
collision
say
is
it
real.
right.
The collusion is real.
Even Jordan didn't get his son picked top
Listen,
10. If LeBron goes top 10, it's over. It's over.
Listen, I will give LeBron credit. That is one of the most brilliant chess moves of all time. Like he did it better than LeVar. Like,
Really.
I don't have to talk my way into it. Like, hey, if you draft him, you get me. That's it. The number 2 pick.
I just with the number 2 pick. That would be insane. But I don't put it past LeBron. I really don't.
Because you really like, if you're a team that needs that jolt and LeBron is literally promising you, like, yo, wherever he goes, I will go. And that's not about money. I will play for the vet minimum. That means you're not costing you any cap, any crazy cap or anything like that. It's hard not to take it.
It is hard to take it. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, and
Even at 40.
he only 6'3"?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He don't.
What's
Y'all
that mean?
playing,
What's that
man.
supposed to mean?
He don't play like a 6'3" guard.
How does he play?
He plays like Braun, but 6'3". Don't work.
Right. I've been telling people that. Like his IQ is like
Don't
he's
work.
like, if his dad wasn't 6'8", 260, that runs like a deer with the body of Karl Malone, then he would be Bronny. Like they play just alike, except Bronny just doesn't have the, you know what, I can just run people over and dunk it whenever I feel like it. Like he can't do it because he's not physically strong enough.
At
But-
6'3",
Right.
you need to be like Steph. You need to be like Dame.
Right.
He's not.
Right.
You
He
need
can
to be
shoot
like
it, but he
Garland.
ain't right. He doesn't have that aggressive gene, like that aggressive style that you need to have at 6'3". Like LeBron can get away with playing like that because when he feels like being aggressive, nobody's going to stop him from doing anything.
He's gonna have to guard Ja Morant.
He's going to guard Steph.
He can't guard Jason Terry.
He won't.
His
He
dad
won't
couldn't
have
guard
to.
Jason.
His dad will. His father will be on the team playing help defense. It won't matter.
His father has not helped anybody on defense this year. LeBron has made it clear I'm not playing defense anymore.
He will for
Like
us.
anybody who's watched the last 3 years of LeBron, and he's made it very clear that I don't play defense.
Marcus Smart will have a career high game versus him.
It won't matter because you're gonna get LeBron. You're not seeing the whole picture here. You're gonna.
No, we see
get
it like
LeBron.
I see the
It won't
play.
matter.
The play is worth it. Like if you're the Knicks and we need a jolt, like if you're already getting Zion, and then it's like
That's a 4 quad. We're already getting Zion.
we're already getting
LeBron
Zion.
and
Right.
Bronny?
Did we get
Yeah, why
LeBron?
not?
Right. Make a real
Stop
show.
it.
You're like do this.
It's
You
just
have
laughing at the
KD on the other
stadium,
side. Yeah, KD with Brooklyn, then you got Zion and LeBron over here.
Zion,
Like,
LeBron, and Bronny,
and Bronny.
the new big three. Fucking, I'll go
Right.
watch. I'll go watch the new big three. The king is
This is
returned
gonna
has
be,
come to
right.
the Big Apple.
Listen, if you want, like, we'll put a crown on the half court. Like, we'll do it that way.
We'll put LeBron's logo on it.
Right. The Brock logo in half of Madison Square Garden and put a little jack card for Bronny on the baseline. Like, you do it that way.
We would, it's funny, we would do it too. We would absolutely,
We would
this isn't even
absolutely
a joke.
do it.
We would absolutely do it. But like, what do you want? You want your logo on our jerseys too? Okay, done. What else? What else? You don't have to wear the bronze, even the executives. All right, done. Like, what else? What else do you want us to do? We'll do it.
Because the Knicks have an endless budget.
Endless, just printing money. What do you want? Oh, okay. You want us to name the stadium after you? Okay.
Right.
We all had to witness it? Okay, cool. We are all witnesses.
You want a Michael Jackson hologram for halftime? That you would like
Just whatever you want. I think I think it's funny. They're just like, yeah, we're gonna Dolan should sell the team. You want to fuck would he do that? You know how much
Right.
the Knicks are worth? Why would he do that? Insane. He ain't selling that team ever.